Progress.
Good morning, this is your Stat Sensei, Mr. Spensei, and this is the warm-up for two sample proportions. And all we're going to do is try to identify the important information. Let's read this thing first. There are more than 3 million nurses in the U.S., over 2.4 million work day shifts, and more than 600,000 work night shifts. 84% of a simple random sample of 125 nurses across the U.S. express high job satisfaction, working 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. That sounds like a day shift. While 72% of a simple random sample of 150 nurses express high job satisfaction, working the night shift or the 11 to 7. Establish a 90% confidence interval for the difference in job satisfaction. All right, we're supposed to highlight the important information and underline, kind of did that. Then we need to label what we have. Well, I'm going to start with the fact that I have a day shift and a night shift. So I'm going to go ahead and organize it that way. So I have day shift. And I also have, and then over here, I'm giving myself a little room, night shift. Well, in the day shift, we have 2.4 million. And I'm going to bet that that's my population size. That's what that sounded like. That's not the sample size. That's the population size. And there's 600,000. Sounds like the night shift, a smaller amount, but nonetheless, night shift population. (84% of a simple random sample. So it sounds like p hat equals 0.84 or 84%. And we have a random sample of 125. Now, what's interesting here is I don't have X. Now, we know random sample of 125, so this is my N. So I have my N, but I don't have my X, but I can get that. So I'm going to call this P hat D equals X over N, or X1 over N1. Well, P hat D is 0.84, so 0.84 equals X over 125. And I go ahead and solve that and go 0.84 times 125. And the reason this is important is I'm going to have X for the calculator. The calculator is going to ask for X. So X equals 105. That's for the day shift. Then we have our night shift. Same type of thing. We're going to break that down. And it says 72% of a simple random sample. So P hat equals 0.72. Now notice this is P hat. Neither one of these are P's. These are not the population. These all came from the sample. Simple random sample of 125. So in this case, we have a random sample of 150. And so that's my N. And what I don't see here is I don't see X, and I'm going to need that. So I can go ahead and get it. So the probability for the night shift is X, also X over N. In this case, we're working with 0.72 equals X over 150. 0.72 times 150. And we find out that X is 108. So there's 108 that we're happy about the night shift. And then all told, we have a confidence level, because the calculator is going to ask for that, equals 90%. But remember, we plug it in as 0.90. All right. Well, that's kind of our important information there. I appreciate you watching and sure hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.